Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Graybeard Garage. My name is Matt, and we're up on the property, and we're going to be assembling this Lifetime 8x7.5 shed out on the slab that we did the last time we were up here on Memorial Day. So we're going to break into this, separate out our pieces, put together our trusses, and then we'll get to work on going out there. I'm probably not going to film every step on how to do this because there's actually a really great video on YouTube made by Lifetime that explains exactly how to put this together, which I've already watched 4 times, I think. So come along for the ride, and we're going to get this assembled and show you what it's all about. All right, let's.
What music you want?
What?
Music you want?
I don't know. Of course, the boxes are upside down. So I guess first thing I need to do is put the chairs out of the way. I don't know which one's first box, second box. Heavy box. Yeah. No, that's gonna kill my. All right, we got our straps on. Do our box tops. We kind of sort through this and figure out what's what. What's the next step? Those look like panels. Side panels. And doors. This roof. Roofing. So now we're just going to sort through all this stuff. I'm going to sort through all this, move things around, and then we'll start talking about building. All right, so we got our boxes empty. We got our panels sorted out. These are corner panels. These are the flat panels. This is the one panel that has the window. I've got the roof panels, doors, gable panels, roof panels, and then out here we've got the base of the shed sitting on the cement foundation that we poured, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. So check these out, by the way. We got these little things from Tractor Supply, little solar lights, and we'll put those over there. But anyway, back to the project. We got everything sorted out and situated. Now we're going to assemble the gables and the trusses. So again, I'm not going to show everything how to do these because, like I said, Lifetime has a really fantastic how-to video out there. So we have the 2 metal trusses assembled. Fairly simple. I don't like the way they have that designed. That could be better. I think they could have made those instead of a nut with a Phillips, like a Phillips screw. They could have made it an Allen screw, which would be, I think, smarter. But anyway, all in all, fairly simple assembly. Now we're going to move on to the gables, which are over here. And so we will get those assembled. Now, you'll notice this one has kind of a curve. That's the front where the doors are. This one's flat, and that'll go in the back. All right, so we've got our trusses all assembled. We are now moving on to the doors, which are right here. The instructions need a little help. And the parts bags are not, I'm missing screws already, so we're not off to a great start there, but otherwise, you know, it's pretty well labeled, just the directions aren't super awesome. So all right, well, there's your door. That's the left-hand door. There's a steel rod that runs the length that you have to insert. Then you have to put your latch on, and then your little locks, and then that's your basically your hinge pole that runs a full length here that you have to drive in as well. And then you got to attach your window. You put a little bit of like a sealer behind it, and then you screw it in. Pretty simple. So now we're moving on to the right hand. Oh no, wait, we got to put a door handle on, and then we're moving on to that door. All right, so this is the right hand door. It's kind of a wash, rinse, repeat of the left door, except for the hardware on this side is a little different. That's where your lock mechanism is. But other than that, it's essentially the same thing. So that's the doors done. Now we gotta get the corner panels, the back side panels, and the window panel. They all get those little metal pieces inserted into them, and we'll show you that next as we continue to work on the pre-assembly for the assembly. So otherwise it's not hard, it's just a lot of really time consuming, tedious work. So all right guys, so should have been recording this, but I didn't, and it's too hot, my camera will die out here. So anyway, this part is so easy. It's literally pop it in, slide it over, click. It is that quick. We did this in 10 minutes. So we're gonna put our next couple pieces in. I'm gonna try and show you how quick it is. All right, I don't know how long my camera will last out here with the heat, but
Is it this one next or that one?
it's the window. It's so hot out here. If you leave these on the ground for too long, they warp. We figured that out too. So you just set it in the track, kick it over, like 5 screws, push it in, push. All right, so we'll do this next panel.
Other way.
Oh, out. Oops. Okay. You what?
You might have to pick it a little more. It's not over all the way.
Well, remember, that's the one that's not right.
Okay.
So we have to like finagle it to make it work.
Okay, now I can only see the bottom one.
Well, I think that's because of that base not going together the right way.
Oh.
Right?
Try to kick it again. Yeah, you just brought it in. You just fixed it.
Huh?
You just fixed it.
Okay. All right. So now, corner piece.
Oh, the breeze. Come on, keep coming.
No breeze.
Cloud covered the sun. Y'all, it's 100 degrees in Florida. It's hot.
This is a lot bigger than their coop at home.
Yeah. Over towards me. Keep going towards me. There you go. Nope. Pull it back. There you go. Looks like it's not pushed down enough. Nope. This one needs pushed down a little.
motion.
Oh.
So get that little block over there. Just put it up under the corner. Actually put it right here in the front.
Yep.
That was it, right? And just fold it around.
There you go.
Ow, I don't think that one's locked in. Neither one of them are.
Maybe because of that.
Maybe. Well, trying to show how easy this is, and I keep having follies, but there you heard it click in, and that was a double click. So.
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, this is the easy part, for sure. Push that in, please.
I am.
Helps to have it go the right direction.
Oh, is it in reverse?
Yeah. All right. Sweet. So the next part here is to get the doors installed. So we're gonna bring those over and get those installed, but I don't know if my camera's gonna be able to take this heat or not. So I'll run it till it dies, until it shuts itself off, but now it is. All right, guys, so this is definitely the portion of this job that is a two-person deal. So to get this front gable on and get these doors inserted, it's definitely two-person. So these
Y'all don't judge me, it's 100 degrees.
slide into place. Not yet. So, so there's your first metal truss in. I don't know how well you can see that. We'll go take a field trip and see what it looks like. Oops. So there's your metal truss. This is a metal truss that goes here, and then the other plastic gable sits here. So we're gonna get the other metal truss, the gable installed, and then the roof panels go on, right? You're red in the face, girl.
I'm dying.
All right, guys, so I have the 3 panels on this side for the roof. Getting ready to put the last panel on here. It's a really simple process, so I'll go inside and show you. Man, it is hot up here. Whew. You come in here and it's a lot cooler, and I think it's because this is like an injection mold, so it's got a little bit of an airspace between, but so that's what it kind of looks like in here. And this is 8 by 7.5. So we're gonna finish getting this panel installed, and we'll get that installed. Then we have our ridge cap and skylights, and then all right. So the final panel's on, and our skylights are in. So we do need to make an adjustment here on the doors because this side's a little high. So we're gonna have to make an adjustment. They do give you a shim pack, so we'll have to figure out how to fix that issue. But otherwise, that's it. It's a pretty simple process. Looks good. So hopefully it holds up for a while. We are going to tap con it into the ground and take these wood frames out, but I don't know if I'll get that today, but we'll see. So they also give you these clips, and then there's all these little recesses. You just put your little clip in and slide it down. And then if you want to move it, you simply pop it out and you can move it, so you can store your shovels and rakes and all that kind of stuff. Or if it's for a chicken coop, I would imagine poopy scoops.
Yeah.
Poopy scoops?
Poopy scoops.
All right. Well, we got the window to install, and then we got to get these doors figured out.
This way?
No, because you want to be able to open it. So this would go at top. Right? See what I'm saying? So you got to slide it back in behind these little ears. Yep. Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll go on the outside. Now it should just slide down.
You were?
Should. See? Nice. So that'd be good for getting some airflow. We'll put hardware cloth on the outside. And there's little tabs that go in here to lock the window, so we'll put those up too. All right, so we have 3/8 by 3-inch heavy-duty tap cons that we are securing the floor with. There's a dimple there, a dimple in that corner. We did one over there already, and there's a dimple in each of those corners. So we're working on getting these tap cons in, and that is gonna be it for this project. We did get our door leveled out, so it shuts nice now. All we had to do was drop some shims over here because this door was too high on this side. So we put shims on the right side, brought the right side up, and now the door fits in on the left. So pretty easy level job there, but now we're gonna go ahead and get these tap cons in, and this thing goes through like butter. Let's see. That actually went into the dirt. So let's get a tap con and insert that there. And then we're using our 1/2-inch impact to run it home. And that ain't going nowhere. Well guys, thanks for checking us out here on Graybeard Garage. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I didn't do it as a how-to video because, like I said, Lifetime has a very, very good video on YouTube on how to do the installation. So this was more of like what I'm doing, not how to do it. But you will see me putting in the panels and putting the roof on and like a little bit of that stuff. But otherwise, go check out Lifetime on YouTube. They have a really good YouTube channel dedicated to how to install their cabins. So guys, if you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button, give us a like. If you think it's somebody else that might find it interesting, go ahead, feel free to share it with them. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. Like 97% of all of our views come from unsubscribed viewers, so it really would help the channel grow if we get you guys to subscribe. This is kind of the content we do, building stuff, chickens, homestead type things. So although we're not really homesteading yet, we're getting there. We want to get up here on a full-time basis eventually, but we're not there yet. But anyway guys, if you like these videos, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe, hit the little bell for notifications. And until then, remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. We'll see you here next time on Graybeard Garage. Until then, take care.